Hey Pisces, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. I'm Christine Irene. I'm going to be doing your April 2019 reading. So let's get right into it. Thank you for your views, likes, and subscribes as well. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what your overall energy is for April 2019. Okay, so we have two that wanted to fly out for you. And I love what flew out for you. Okay, and we have some synchronicities here as well. So, the first card out is Rising Above, Clarity, Freedom, and Solution. And that's card 11. And the second card out is Ganesha, Clearing Away Obstacles, Protection, and Guidance. So, on the underlying energy is card 29, which is going to be another 11, thinking of you. So that's like 1111, like a wish fulfilled. And when I was meditating on your card, shuffling through the deck, I also saw the 9 of hearts, which would be like the 9 of cups in the tarot, wish fulfillment. So this is really good for you guys. And so 11 is like wishes coming true. And then 31 is going to be 4, so that can have a lot to do with your roots, with your foundation, with the foundation of something. But it's beautiful because you guys are, like it says, you're finding clarity, you're finding solutions, and there's obstacles being cleared away for you guys, and you're protected as this all happens. So let's take one more card here to look a little bit more at the energy. Okay. Tell us more about this energy. And now you have two more that wanted to come out. And they also look very much alike. So we have hobbies and we have parental care. Okay. So with the hobbies coming out, I feel like a lot of you have a hobby that maybe you want to turn into some type of business or profession. And in that case, you're finding solutions, you're finding clarity, rising above, obstacles are being cleared, you're being protected, and you're being guided. For those of you, especially for those of you who want to turn your hobbies into some form of income coming in, or into some type of business. Now with this parental care card, some of you all could be the parent, or you're the child, in which case it would be your parent. Okay, so there may need, because I'm also seeing a healthcare change as the underlying energy with that deck there. So for some of you, your parent may need to change their routine and the way that they care for their health. Like, I saw dietary changes as well there. There could be also a relationship here with your parent or your child that needs some healing, and this is where we're having obstacles being cleared away. We're finding solutions to any kind of issues that we've been having within that relationship. Okay, and or this also can be where it's coming that time for you to care for your parent, and a healthcare change with them, or you yourself as the parent, again, is something that's really vital to that. But let's get into the tarot. For some of you, the parental care, because I had just asked Spirit like to give me a little side message about this card right here, parental care. And as I opened the deck, I saw burden and I saw justice. Okay, so for some of you guys, again, the relationship in and of itself, it's some type of burden, whether you're the parent or you're the child. Okay, for the Pisces, for you, it's some type of burden, or you're being the person caring for your parent, and it is like so much of a burden. That can be a burden. It's not to say that like you're not supposed to do it, or it is what it is, right? That can be a lot when you have your own family to take care of, or you have work, you know, you have all your own personal stuff, and then you're caring for someone else. It's just like caring for a child in a lot of ways. And for those of you, and the injustice is being served with that, okay? If that's your situation, or if it's about relationship dynamics, same thing, a burden, but justice being served. So let's, okay, this wanted to come out. The Four of Cups. Some of you guys are feeling really depressed. For those of you who are feeling really depressed, I'd look up angel number 633, because that flashed across the screen when a card flew out. Some of you guys are feeling really depressed about something. You could be waiting for something, especially with this card coming, where you're rising above, you're finding clarity. So for some of you, you're depressed and or waiting for something. Let's see here. So we have two that came out. Temperance. This is all about patience, healing. This is also about manifestation and balance. This is the Queen of Cups, the next card out. Some of you could have a parent or child who is a Cancer with the Queen of Cups there. But this is water energy, so this can be you. Some of you are depressed about something and you've been very patient. There is healing there. We know that there's healing there because these two cards are telling us that, with rising above and finding solutions and obstacles being cleared. So any type of relationship dynamics, there is healing there. And I can see that, I feel this Queen of Cups is your energy. Could be these energies are interchangeable. It could be the other person, and any type of relationship dynamics you're dealing with. But she's marrying the Four of Cups at this time. So this could be you, like where you really love someone or something, and it's causing you a lot of depression, or you are waiting in some way. We'll take some clarifiers. Let's get one more card out in that row. We have two that came out. So we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the King of Wands. So some of you are going through a lot of hardship, especially financially. Queen of Cups is now at the center of your reading, okay? Whether you're male or female, you could be taking this energy on, or the other person. But this is someone who is very, her emotions run very deep, okay? And it's like she could be offering a cup of love. Or again, this is you, where you love something or someone so much, at the center of this reading. With the Five of Pentacles and the King of Wands, I do love to see that coming under these two cards, because that is the obstacles being cleared away and you finding solutions, especially if you've been in some type of financial hardship. And if you've been dealing with an energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or just someone taking on the King of Wands energy, which if it was in the reverse, you know, or some reverse or upright, everyone doesn't take reversals, but I feel like a lot of you are dealing with energy that can be controlling, can be hot-headed, can be mental, this could be causing you some depression. For others of you, this is you taking on this energy. So like, let's make this about the hobby and you wanting to turn your hobby into some type of career, right? It's like you really love this thing that you do, okay, whatever it is, and you're able to manifest what you want to manifest with the temperance card there. But it's like there has been a lot of hardship, okay, I'm seeing with that, especially financially. There's hardship there, but you could be waiting here, you could be waiting. But with the King of Wands, see how they're mirroring each other with the Queen of Cups in the center, and then the Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. So manifesting this, hobby into maybe some way that you can get out of this financial hardship, okay? And then also that is you having been so patient with any type of hardship. It could be any kind of hardship, it doesn't have to be financial. And then here with the Four of Cups and the King of Wands mirroring one another, where you could be waiting for something to take off. But here with the King of Wands, like, this person is a boss, and he really, like, he knows how to go and get what he wants. He's very passionate. So that tells me that you have the ability to go ahead and get what it is that you want there. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. I saw 1111 on the screen as well, which is coming true, the love portal being open. With the Knight of Swords coming underneath this Four of Cups energy, you could be depressed about an air sign, Aries, Libra, I'm sorry, not Aries, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone who has that heavy in their placements in their birth chart, or dealing with someone who is, the way they communicate can be very harsh, very swift with the tongue, harsh with the tongue. That could also be where, something's coming in very swiftly with this Knight of Swords, okay? That's like a very fast moving energy. So for those of you who are waiting for the solutions, the obstacles to be cleared, it's coming in very quickly, regardless of what it is that, like, your situation is. That's a bit many cards than I wanted to take out there. Oh, I'm going to take them because I do feel that they're very relevant to what's going on here. So, let's talk about this here first, though. So with the Temperance, you may have been very patient with someone who is very methodical, or this is you manifesting, wanting to create, right? Wanting to create, but being very methodical in the way that you move towards what it is that you're trying to create. Page of Wands here with the Queen of Cups. This can be, if this is a project, it looks good. There's a lot of growth there with something that you love. If you have a hobby that you really love, there is room for growth here with this project, and that looks good to me. Now with the Knight of Pentacles there, it might be very slow. It may be very slow, but there's still a lot of potential there, and we've talked about this before, Pisces. So now with this hardship here, and this Page of Wands, some of you within a relationship, whether it's romantic or some type of family, friend, work relationship, whatever it is for you, there could be a lot of hardship because of the way that we're communicating, okay? Or the way that that other person is communicating could have caused you or be causing you a lot of hardship. But again, there's healing there, and I see that you've been very patient about the situation. Now, we have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands in reverse that flew out. So you guys this is you walking away from something that is very emotionally unfulfilling. This is all coming like under the Five of Pentacles. here, walking away from something that's emotionally unfulfilling for you, but feeling really sad about it. You could be feeling sad about the situation in and of itself. Some of you could have left someone out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, or someone left you out in the cold, or it's just the hardship of the whole situation that you're wanting to walk away from. But I'm seeing that you're really, really sad. Really, really sad emotionally. But with this, I'd say, with this energy, the thing to remember is, like, everything has its polarity, right? So the thing to remember is, you see there's two cups sparkling there in the sky behind her. And the other, in the Rider-Waite deck, it's the same thing. She's crying over, see these spilled empty cups, but behind her there are two full cups that is ready for her to pick up. And with the Seven of Wands here in reverse, you may very well have given up on something, especially someone taking on this King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or just someone with that energy. This person could also be very, very, very charming. We have a card that flew out. The Three of Wands in reverse. So with the Three of Wands in reverse coming out of under that King of Wands, for those of you who this is about, like, work has a lot to do with this, or how you earn your money, I feel like you have everything that you need, like I've told you before, to move forward with especially with those of you who want to turn your hobby into a career. But there's a lot of negative thinking here, I feel, with this Three of Wands energy coming under that, okay? And this could also, let's make this about the relationship. Well, let's continue to make this about work for a second. This could also be where your ships haven't come in yet, right? Like, you have got the momentum and the drive to push some kind of project or something, like whether you're going for some kind of job. You've got everything that you need with this energy here, but maybe the ships haven't come in yet, okay? And with that Seven of Wands there, in regards to, financial hardship or work, like, you could have, with all this here, if that was about work, it could be like you were unfulfilled with the job that you did or you're doing, and you were walking away, or you wanted to walk away, and that made you really sad because you ended up in this financial hardship. And so it's like, don't give up with the Seven of Wands. Like, you have to fight here, fight for your dream. For those of you dealing with the King of Wands energy who has caused you a lot of hardship, you may want to be a little bit guarded with that situation just to protect yourself. But again, about in work related issues, it's like your ships haven't come in yet with the Three of Wands in reverse, but remember that these obstacles are being cleared, and you're finding solutions, and you're finding freedom. This is right underneath this, so this could be like financial freedom too that you're finding, but there's a need for you to just keep fighting for your dream, okay? Like, keep fighting, because things are opening up for you. It's usually, there's a book that a lot of you guys know. What is that book called? By Napoleon Hill. You probably know just by me telling you the author. So famous, written just after the Depression or during the Depression. But the point is, it's about finances. I have this book. I can't believe I can't remember. Think and Grow Rich. So in that book, he interviews all these different very financially successful people, business people. And the number one thing that I continued to see was that, like, in the first story, I believe they talk about how it was like just when you got ready to give up. I see this with people's stories all the time. Just when they got ready to give up, that's when the big break happened. So I would say, don't give up, especially if you're ready to, because it's coming for you. So in regards to this being like some type of relationship where you're dealing with the King of Wands energy with that other person, Some of you could be wanting to walk away and leave it behind, but you're having a hard time doing so, okay? Or again, we may need to try to just think positive about the situation, okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck, as an underlying energy, you do have the Star card, which is gorgeous. This is healing. This is wish fulfillment, like I said, guys. And underneath that, you have the Four of Wands. So this could be, and remember I said something about, I was feeling about foundation. The Four of Wands is either a card of marriage, yes, but it's, so some of you who are dealing with this energy, it's not coming in reverse. My cards come in reverse, and they also come upright. You've got most of your cards here are upright. Now, when that King of Wands wants to be in reverse, he always comes in reverse for me. So that's what I'm saying. With this situation, you may want to think positive about it, okay? Especially if that person is kind of, you're dealing with someone with harsh communication, okay? Because there may be a marriage there for you, Pisces. I'm just saying, it could be a marriage or the foundation, whether this is about a job and or relationship. The foundation is very strong and there's healing there, okay? For those of you dealing with the parent, they could even be taking on that King of Wands energy, okay? The Chariot in reverse here is like a need to take control of your own life, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles here, look at this. Oh my God, I'm so glad we're going through the bottom of the deck. Look at this, just gorgeous energy, okay? Star card, Four of Wands. This could definitely be a marriage. Here is the Lovers, okay? The foundation is sturdy, but there's a need to maybe allow things to balance out with the Chariots in reverse and take control of your own life, okay? Take control of your destiny here, because look, it's the Ten of Pentacles. That's financial freedom, that's legacy. And in regards to a relationship, that's family, that's stability. Look, and you have the Lovers here, okay? You have it upright. So this is a very strong spiritual connection. And with the Ace of Swords, you're going to see this is clarity. This is clarity. This is a new way of thinking offered to you by the divine, okay? So let's pull you a card of advice. This is going to be your advice and your clarifier, okay? And that's funny because that's the second time in a reading that the parental care come out, and then the Divine Mother was there when I opened the deck. Let's just put this over here for a second. So this is going to be your clarifier, and this is going to be your advice. We're going to use the Kuan Yin Oracle. It is very beautiful, and it speaks very beautifully to the reader. Oh, wow, that is a lot of cards. Too many cards. Too many. There we go. So we have Radiant Moon of Compassion, card 23. So a lot of you could be going through some changes and challenges. And as an underlying energy, Dance of the Butterfly Queen, I would like to point out to you that that is card 5. So yes, a lot of you are going through changes, challenges, and this is something that had came out when all those cards came out. The tiger, the yellow tiger mother. So I want you guys to know that a lot of you are strong, okay? Someone is thinking of you too. Like wherever there's a relationship, you know, that is kind of strained, or there's obstacles or blockages there, that person is thinking of you as well, okay, Pisces? So let's read from the book, Your Advice, card 23. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use this power now to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that could draw you down. Beloved, you are currently challenged by lower vibrational energies. This is not bad. In fact, you have called this situation to you so that you may grow spiritually. Kuan Yin is with you to ensure that you are victorious. These energies of challenge may appear to be external in the form of a person, place, thing, or situation, or a current or past relationship. They may appear to be internal in the form of a habit of self-doubt, self-judgment, or the judgment or criticism of others. You can either choose to allow these energies to pull you down into fear and judgment, or you can choose to grow spiritually through the practice of compassion and liberate yourself into greater peace, love, and freedom. Kuan Yin shines through her radiant moon of compassion, reaching to you to allow her to nourish and lift you, to help you as you choose to rise above. Look, rise above, remember? As you choose to rise above, where were we? Sorry. Kuan Yin. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Where were we at? Okay, sorry about that. Kuan Yin shines through her radiant moon of compassion, reaching to you to allow her to nourish and lift you, to help you as you choose to rise above, growing spiritually stronger as a result. Compassion does not mean becoming a doormat or indulging in the emotional sufferings or even the manipulations or games that another may seek to play from a partially aware and wounded state. It does not mean collapsing into sympathy and seeking to rescue another from their own life choices and experiences. Compassion is recognition of the power of all souls to co-create their life experience. Compassion is also the recognition of the struggle that humankind can experience in the process of spiritual growth, and a gentle, loving compassion for all of humanity, not from a position of spiritual arrogance, but from a position of kindness and generosity of spirit. Compassion aligns you back to your soul light, to your own spiritual power, and lifts you to freedom. Allow the beloved mother to shine her radiant moon of compassion in your heart now, to help you free yourself from judgment and back into wisdom, discernment, and peace. You deserve no less, beloved. So, sorry for the pause there, but this is your reading for April 2019. I hope that it resonated with you. If you're thinking negative about anything, just try to think positive and remember that obstacles are being cleared and you're coming into a place of solutions and clarity. And again, for those of you who have a hobby that you want to turn into a career, even though it might be slow, remember there's a lot of growth there. So just keep fighting for your dream. So Pisces, this is the reading that I have for you for April. Thank you guys so much. Take care.